Hello, Shadowcat back with more RimWorld Space Program. And last time we were here, we put the base back together. We went through and did a lot of work on the mod pack, fixed the storyteller because the storyteller had gone insane, and we finally got a chance to actually breathe and rebuild for a change instead of a constant onslaught of just attempting to murder the base off the face of the planet. So we did that. We also did a few rituals. We actually even got to finish a few rituals, which was nice. And we got Kit back. So Kit has been fully converted now, and is now on board with the space program. That's good. She's researching for us now. No more problems. That being said, we still have a lot of people in here that are problems, like Kestenda's in here. Kestenda is primarily upset because their wife died, and that's fine. However, I mean, look at all the mood penalties. It's just, we can't deal with this. The same thing is true with you. I mean, you don't have as many problems, but you have been a constant problem. And then you dropped in. You didn't want to join us. I'm not giving you a choice. See, I actually don't want to change your ideology because you want to live in space. And that's really handy because I want to go to space. So, help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. So that's what's going on. Now that Kit's here, we can actually do research. However, the research that I wanted to do, we've kind of already done, so I don't have a whole lot until we can advance more. Like, we need gold. Okay, we need gold because we need the multi-analyzer to really progress to shipbuilding. Don't have it. I'm building a biofuel refinery because we've needed it for a long time, but we need steel for that. Same thing goes for the crematorium. I want to build one so we can start burning bodies. And, you know, whatever else, but we don't have the steel. I need people to make steel. Like, where are my people making steel? JP is eating. Weirin, you make steel. You're recycling. Okay. Look, I hate to do this to you, but this is more important. We need steel. Otherwise, though, what else can we advance? Until we get the materials, we can't really advance our shipbuilding. However, there's one thing that we could do. So, Bender over here is a fantastic mechanator, and I mean, we're currently growing another Militor, which is great. We still have 2 more of these to build. But if we want to get more mechanoids, and I do want to get more mechanoids because, like, when we build the starship and we're going to go, working on the starship is going to be really hard. Okay, I phrased that wrong. I need to be a bit more clear. Living on the starship is going to be really hard because... Oh, hey, it's done. Limited space and limited supplies. Like, food is going to be a huge problem. Because we won't be able to just grow food anywhere. We'll need to make sure that it has a hydroponics bay. Makes sense. We need that. So we're going to need to have a hydroponics bay. And that's going to be like the primary limiter for how many people we can have on board. I can build beds and such, but we're going to need to be able to produce food and air and water and everything else. Mechanoids, however, don't need that. They just need power. And so having the Mechanator on board the ship, good idea. So we're going to want more mechs. How do we get more mechs? Well, that's where research comes in. If we go back to the main tab, we have basic mech tech. Now this gives us everything that we've already looked at before. Standard mech tech, however, is going to give us new armor to wear. We'll be able to make a Cyclops, a Pikeman, a Scorcher, a Scyther, and a Tunneler, which is a workbot. It's a miner. However, to do so, we need a signal chip. To do that, we have to actually kill a mechanoid. Fortunately, we don't have to go looking for it. We can just bring it here with the comms console. We saw that pop up last time when we rebuilt the comms console. And so, I'm thinking that we try it. It's only going to be 1 big mech plus 3 Militors. I think we can handle it. I hope we can handle it. We're going to find out at least. In the meantime, looks like somebody went through and did steal. Thank you, Weirin. Alright, we have enough for the biofuel refinery. Now, if we're going to be doing the biofuel, I want to go ahead and grab... I'm going to copy this. And paste it down here. And then I'll go ahead and do a little bit of trimming. There we go. We can delete that. We'll move all of this sludge down into this room. And we'll have the biofuel thing right here. We will finally be able to start making biofuel. Oh, but you know what that means? Now that we're going to be able to do this, we're actually going to need sludge for it. Hygiene, right here. Septic tanks. We're going to want septic tanks. And we're going to want to put the septic tank in here for easy unloading. Which, you know, it's fine. We can do that. In fact, we could put it right here. That'd be a perfect place for it. Assuming, of course, that the terrain will support it. Will the terrain support it? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. We're going to work on it. It's a project. One other thing. Since we're summoning the Diabolus... Oh. I never gave you a new sleep schedule. Okay. I'm going to restrict everybody to danger close. Because we know there are mechs incoming. Alright, there we go. It's done. Make chem fuel from fecal sludge. Do it forever. Perfect. Can we just move all this in? Like, just... Can I get everybody to help haul this? I mean, probably not. Everyone's going to sleep now. But I'll get their help. Oh, we're going to get the crematorium too, so we'll be able to move this other one as well. There's nothing over here right now except for one corpse, which is fine. We'll go ahead and copy this. Okay, it's been summoned. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in the water just like it was before. I mean, you know, use what you've got to your advantage, right? And then we can just delete that. And everything, you know, basically everything nasty is going to be contained in this room. Which I think is a pretty good idea. I think this is going to work out well. It's not going to be a nice room to be in. But it'll work. We have wood, right? I may put some bridges in here to walk on at least. Okay, it's here. Let me do this first and then we'll look. Alright, there we go. There's bridges. Now, where are you at? Let's take a look. There it is. It's enormous. An ultra-heavy mechanoid with an ultra-powerful Hellsphere cannon. Made for siege breaking, its Hellsphere cannon takes time to charge up a shot, but can melt concrete and vaporize bone. It dissipates the Hellsphere cannon's waste power in a heat column mounted on its back, which can pulse to ignite flammable objects nearby. So, it blows holes in walls and sets everything on fire. I guess, fortunately for us, it's raining. I kind of wish we had mortars right now. I'd start taking pot shots at it. But the only mortar shells we have are toxic, and they're not going to bother anything. We have EMPs too, but they're not going to hurt anything. They're just going to slow it down. Yeah, I kind of thought we would move all that sludge faster. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We'll get it moved in here. We've got that set up. Somebody will start converting it eventually. We're going to need crafters. And there are mechanoids who can craft. However, they're really high level. I don't know if or when we're going to get them. Also, free emblem desired. Do I need to make another room? I need to make another room. Don't really have a good place for one. We'll look at it later. It's not important right now. It's like not a high priority. We're just waiting on these guys to attack at the moment. This time, however, and here they come. This time, we've got help. So I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone to get to your stations, but this time we have mechanoids. I'm going to put them right down here. So that anyone who decides to come through here, which is going to be those mechanoids, will be faced with an entire, well, not army, but squad. They'll be faced with a squad. Yeah, at least it's not fast. Where's the kid at? Oh, good, the kid's hiding. Exactly where you're supposed to be. Come on, I just need your brain. That is basically what it is. It says a signal chip, but I mean, I'm assuming we're ripping it right out of the thing's brain. Ready? Get it. Okay, it set everything on fire, but... Crap. Okay, it can still target us. Get out of the way. Run! Wait, did it stop? Okay, I'm losing little mechs. I'm losing a lot of little mechs. Crap. Okay, you switch to EMPs. It's for everyone else time to get in there. Oh, never mind, it's dead. However, there's still the Militors. I think we got him. I think we got him. Okay. All of our mechanoids are down. But yeah, there's the signal chip we need. Oh, and Kit got shot. So, Kit, go back to the infirmary. Shot with a mini shotgun. Ooh, in the chest. That's not good. Okay, we have things that we need to be doing right now. More important than this. We will get the, We'll get all the sludge hauled eventually. But you've got a lot of mechs you need to rebuild now. And Lifter, Militor, Constructoid, Militor, we need 4 more. It's alright. We can rebuild them. We can make them stronger, faster, better, harder. Also, I need you to use that chip. However, right now you're loading the mech gestator, and I really can't stop that. So, needs to put the mech in there. Needs a little bit of steel. Isn't that all it is? Resurrect. Yeah, 25 steel per mech. It's still not great, but it's fine. Now, let's go ahead and use this chip. Grabbing something to eat. I mean, we sacrificed for this chip. We may as well use it. I don't even know what our current research is at the moment. Whatever it is, it's probably about to change. Okay, that's going to take a moment. People are still hauling sludge in here. See, that's what I'm saying. People will get it eventually. We'll clear those out. We got the signal chip. Almost. Ooh. Studied. Standard mech tech is unlocked. Okay, what are we doing right now? Oh, septic tanks. That's right. Yeah, we need that. We need that. Okay, we'll get to standard mech tech after we get the septic tanks. But we'll be able to get miners. Which, you know, is great. We need that. You're still making flak vests? No, you're not. You went to bed. Let's see. It is the 2nd day of September. Since it's no longer winter, I think we can turn everybody off of winter. Oh, and Kit's still on summer. Right now I'm going to turn everyone to anything. Since it is officially spring now, people should be allowed to wear whatever they want. You know, within reason. I'm assuming that I have this already set up. Like, no tainted apparel? Yeah. No tainted apparel, like no explosive belts? Yeah, no explosive belts, no shield belts, unless, like, you're non-violent. Which, do I have anybody who's, like, explicitly non-violent? I mean, I have a child. Children could wear shield belts, because they're non-combatant. Actually, Bender is a non-combatant. That's why Bender has an army. I'll have to set up a non-combatant one later on. But yeah, right now, people can wear anything they want. I'm kind of interested to see if anyone actually changes their clothing. I wonder if being completely opened up will change what they wear. Oh. You lost the mask. However, that's not a big deal anymore. Because you don't care about your anonymity. So yeah, you're free to wear a helmet now. Iron traded out. But I don't see as many people trading out as I thought. Scream has an inspired trade. That would be awesome if we had anyone to trade with. Which, at the moment, we don't. And you're back to work on the vest. Okay, I guess you're not going to do anything. You're reading a book. It better not be the bad book. Oh, cool, look at this. We got the crematorium up and running. Cremate corpses. Okay. We're going to do this forever, however, we need some caveats. First off, this one, human-like is good. However, no colonist corpses. And nobody with bionic implants if we can salvage them. So don't do any of that. If we can salvage bionics, we're going to do it. As for the second one, this one is all about animals, so no human-likes and no fresh. I just want rotten animal corpses. And there we go. That should do it for here. Charging. Make sure that all of them are set for repairs. Which the repairs are going to take even more power out of them. However, there we go. We got our clean sweeper back. And refining chem fuel. There we go. That is exactly what we needed. I wonder if there's still time to do the fireworks. Sky Lantern. I'm not even sure where it is down here. Begin strong celebration. Begin conversion ritual. No. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. Rocket Festival. Nope. We missed it by a lot of days. So we've got it, but we can't do anything with it. Next year, though. Next year, we'll get to do our first Rocket Festival because we'll actually have fuel. And we apparently... What is this? A mechanoid cluster. We just got done with mechanoids. What is that? A Tesseron. Of course there's a Tesseron. Is there only one? This is only one. It's got a high shield. It's got a low shield. Well, crap. So the only way to get at it is to get close to it. It's got a proximity sensor. It's got a countdown activator. This is basically the worst possible thing you could ever have. It is completely protected in its own shell. If you come at it, you have to get close enough to die. If you do nothing, it's going to wake up and kill you. This is going to make me very angry. Okay, then. Let's see if we can rebuild our stockpile. In the meantime, though... Oh, we're already set to danger close. Never mind. That must be why we haven't restocked on steel slag. Because we haven't had the chance to actually get out and get it. We do still have iron ore, though, that we could be turning into steel. You know, I do wonder... The EMPs are not going to hurt them. But I wonder if perhaps we could use the EMPs to really just piss them off. And get them to come to us. Get them to leave that shield. If I was going to do this, who would it be? I want stats and... mortars. Mortar miss radius. Now, this is like the opposite where we want the lowest number. Ein and Beatrice, you're my best. So you're the ones that I'm going to have do it. At least when the time comes. We also got cargo pods. It's food. Radishes. Cool. Alright, well, for the time being, I'm just going to let them go through and continue work on this. The Anonymous Festival, we'll look at it. So we're making another Militor, or rather, resurrecting a Militor. I gotta start finding places for all of this stuff. I may want to do this. Because we're making lots of these radioactive alloy packs, we're making these stabilized alloy packs. The volatile tox packs are the ones that need to be stored close, because, like, we just gotta keep those close. So, right now, we're doing the waste packs into volatile tox packs, then volatile tox packs into iso packs and alloy packs. Seems like we're doing a pretty good job of keeping up with it so far, but we could do better, is what I'm saying. We do almost have all the sludge put in here, too. So there's that. Kit is back to researching. You're fully healed. Any scars? No scars. We need to get some better weapons, too. Like, that's one of the things that we have been neglecting seriously, is just weapons in general. What would it take for us to get assault rifles? So, we need gunsmithing. We would need to have blowback operation. Oh, we need to get mortars if we're going to actually make shells. Gas operation gives us machine guns. Precision rifling, though, gives us assault rifles. So that's where we would need to go if we wanted to get everyone assault rifles. Which are really good. And hey, we got septic tanks. Cool. You went to succulent sewing. Nope, I want standard mech tech. Now. Hygiene. We can make it out of wood. Oh, we don't have enough of either. And we need to put foundations there, too. Okay, hold on. So, structure, bridges, go there. And we're going to have to get more wood. Well, while we're regrowing our mechs, I don't suppose there's any wood in range, is there? 10 trees. It's not going to take us very far. Let's see. Storage. Make this important. Do you really have to fight right now? We have problems already. Volatile Tox Packs. Did you actually bite Bender? You bit Bender on the hand. Bender needs those hands. I have no idea what I'm going to do with you people sometimes. You know, I wonder, I could potentially capture this area right here and use this as tree farm. Then we would have a constant source and supply. Berserk! You know what? You break out of there, somebody's going to shoot you, and I'm not going to feel bad. Alright, that's it. I'm done with this. Bender, leave. You're going to die. I mean, damn. Let's see. Shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's a crush. No, hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Not saying that people haven't survived more, but I mean, how'd this work out for you? Oh, mind-shattering pain? I bet. And you are still 100% certain in techno-archism. And you hate basically everybody here. Why am I suffering you to live? I mean, you absolutely despise everybody in this base. Why do I care whether you live or die? Okay, well, we have the space over here now for the septic tank. The only problem is, of course, we don't actually have the septic tank. Not yet. And I don't have enough wood to make it, and I'm not making it out of anything other than wood because it's just not that important. What is your injury? You have some bruises. From Ein. What did you do to piss off Ein? Okay, this will be done in 8 hours. But I think I'm ready to go now. I think, at least. You've got at least 2 Militors, plus some other mechs to help out. Okay. Ein. Actually, hold on first. Extract the shell, because I want you throwing EMPs. Select target. It's going to be over here. It's basically the center. Ein, man, Beatrice, man. I have no idea if this is going to work. It may get them to come to us, it may not. It'll at least wake him up. I know that much. Huh. Well, that didn't wake him up. Maybe the next shell will? Here it comes. Yeah, that woke him up. And it looks like they're coming. Okay, in that case, here's what we're gonna do. Ein and Beatrice. You're gonna stay where you are. Everybody else, though, to your locations. Not you, not you. Everyone else go to your locations. Okay, I think that's got their attention well enough at this point. Or not? They're retreating now. Oh, look at all the centipedes. That's not pleasant. Okay, we'll just keep pelting them with the EMP shells. This one centipede is almost here. If it gets here and we can engage it. Okay, Ein and Beatrice, to your locations. Mechanoids, stop it from firing. Okay, we're down one mech. Pull them back. Let's draw these guys in. Yeah, they don't care about they don't care about fire. They do care about lasers, though. Actually, I guess they don't care about lasers, to be honest. They tank that like a champ. Tesseron. Okay, the Tesseron is down. Okay, Centipede is down. But there's still one more Centipede to go. Need you to get in there and stop it. Just keep it occupied long enough for everyone else to kill it. We lost a Militor. We lost the other Militor. Keep shooting. It's down. Okay. That is progress. Now, however, we actually have to get in here and deal with the turrets. Now, problem with the turrets is they have a really, really long reach. So I need to make a line here. That's the death line. Now, what about this thing? Mech Birther, it is creating centipedes. Yeah, we gotta go deal with this. What's your problem? Why are you so ungodly unhappy? You're hungry. You're hungry. You know what? Alright, fine. Everybody go eat. Alright, we'll take a quick break to have something to eat. Wow, everybody was hungry. That's kind of wild. I didn't realize how hungry everybody was. Alright, and Watts got shot apparently, so somebody get that tended. It's from the grazer. Yeah. I'm assuming you can't use this, can you? No, incapable of violence, you won't even use a mortar. I could leave somebody here to, like, shell this, or shell them with EMPs, and that would let us get in, easier, I think. However, they have to get through the mech high shield, and that's not going to work out well. How many EMP shells do we have left, anyway? So, one in each of those, plus 7 more EMP shells. 7 plus 2 is 9. We went through 6. Okay. It's fine. I think I'll go ahead and just let everybody sleep now, because everyone is pretty exhausted. Vendors repairing mechs. This is good. Some of our mechs can be salvaged. Tending to Gabby? I think Gabby has asthma. Yeah. Oh, and Gabby's sleeping, so we won't be able to do anything with Gabby anyway. Not until daytime comes. And you lost both of your legs. It's okay, I can fix your legs. Unfortunately, repairing them does take the energy out of them, and so now they all need to charge. Refugees. Alright, hold on, let's look at this. 7 desperate refugees are approaching. Their leader is called Glau. They say they were banished from their town due to moral disagreements. Glau begs you for permission to stay at Cape Houston for 13 days so they can rest and regroup. We could use this. Yes, we'll take you. However, where are you coming from? Okay, you're coming from up there. That's fine. Being said, however, you need to, like, come straight here. And we'll open up the guest quarters. That's why we have it. Alright, so Gabby, you're pretty much my limiter here. We can't really leave until you're up because I can't actually wake you up. So as soon as you're up, we're gonna go. Iggy, you still got the smoke grenades, right? Yeah, you do. You're gonna bring the smoke. And I suppose that while we're doing that, you guys are going to take care of everything over here. Looking at you, though, you're part of the Independency. You're individualists. Actually, that works well with us. You should have, like, no problems here. You are an aspiring doctor, but you're really good at social. You're lush. You're going to drink all my alcohol. It's okay. But you're a decent doctor. We can use that. Mining and cooking. We can use both of those. Mining and medical. I get lots of doctors. Burning passionate melee and a passionate intellectual. We can use you too. You're good with animals and construction. It's iffy. And the last one, great in combat. Passion for construction and crafting. You're going to be helpful too. Okay, so as usual, all these are going to get turned up. All the basic things. And all of these tasks as well. Now, as for everything else, these are going to be pretty easy, I think. Is there a passion marker on that? I don't know. I can't really see. I got to get in a little bit closer. Let's get closer, where I can actually see what I'm doing. That one's got a passion marker. That one goes up. This one goes down. Those look good. That looks good. The kid actually does want to learn how to cook. We can let the kid learn how to cook. Construction is globally adjusted, so let me go ahead and unadjust it first, and then we'll go ahead and set everyone up. And then we can readjust if we need to. Which it looks like we'll need to, but only by 1 point. So Beatrice is not going to be our first and foremost crafter anymore, or builder anymore. Growing has no adjustments, so just do it normally. And none of these people like to grow, but that's okay. We do have a couple of miners. Plant cutting goes all the way up to 1 for everybody. Come harvest time, you will help or you will not eat. The rest of these are all really easy. Art is something that we have not indulged in much. Although we might could. We might could. We'll get these set up. So, you've got decent crafting. Hopefully you'll help out a little bit. As far as fishing goes, we don't even have a fishing spot set up. I could, somewhere, I'm sure. Except I think I just dumped a whole bunch of bodies in what wouldn't normally be the fishing spot. Now, as far as research goes, you two are going to do basically no research. You, however, might. You will not. You're not likely to. You're not likely to. And you will probably never. Alright. So it looks like everybody here is set up, except for hunting. There we go. That looks good. We already made our adjustments to construction, so they should be building. And wait, Gabby converted Jones? Wow. I have no idea how that happened. But it did, so... Alright, Jones, welcome back. Things that I did not see happening. Unfortunately, I just spent the entire day setting that stuff up. But Gabby is awake, so... we can do this. Jones. Pause things for just a moment. You're not using those grenades. But I can give you a pistol. Oh, and you can get a knife. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Recoloring apparel. Don't we have dye up there? I guess I can't really set a radius on that. Okay, well, before Gabby goes back to sleep, I intend to go down there and deal with this mech cluster. Although, if you're going to take off, like, the only armor that you had... It's alright, I'll just let you change clothes. I'm being very patient with you. Probably more patient than you deserve. Alright. Now again, before we lose Gabby. Good enough. We're going to come here to the death line. And it's raining, which is not great for us, but it's fine. We're going to do it. Expires on the 12th of September. We've got time. Speaking of time, I didn't recall seeing anybody who was a night owl, so I'm going to set those for that. Now, Iggy, where you at? Perfect. Wait, is somebody being shot at? Oh, Gabby, you're actually too close. Oh, it actually spit out another one of those. That changes the equation a little bit. Okay, everyone get in the smoke. Gabby, start throwing again. Or not Gabby, Iggy, start throwing again. Yeah, and we're shooting, but we're just hitting the shield. Okay, move forward. And then I need you to start throwing again. Right there. Alright, unfortunately it's noticed us. Scream, I'm gonna need you to switch to EMPs. We're being fired on. I can't see through the rain exactly where to go. I guess just move up here. Good, you stunned it. Okay, and that one is going to explode. Hopefully it'll take some others with it. It did take a little bit with it. Keep shooting. Take it down. It's adapted. Move in close. Keep it occupied. Good job. Good job, everyone. That's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, they're not actually drafted, so it's fine. Alright, Iggy, how badly are you hurt? Not bad. Cracks and bruises, a gunshot, you're gonna be okay. A gunshot, you're gonna be okay. Scream is starving. A gunshot in the arm, but you'll be alright. A gunshot in the leg. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Everyone can now be free. Everyone can now be free. Alright, good job. We still have a lot of work to do, but it's all looking good. And hey, we even got them all sleeping in the guest quarters. Is that because we don't have any yet? No, we do have 2 unknown rooms over here. Jones. Set owner. Jones. I know I saw your name. There you go. Reassign. You're a colonist here. You actually get to have a bed. Or rather, you get to have a room, not just a bed. Alright, so we have a ton of work to do now. We have a ton of stuff to bring in. We gotta get more wood. We gotta build that septic tank. So much work to do now. I will set this to chop some wood in the home area. We don't need too much. Not too much. And especially with all the new help, it should go rather quick. So we got 5 people laid up in the infirmary, but we'll do fine without them. I don't expect they'll be in there long. And you guys, your mood is actually doing pretty well. I'm kind of impressed. We're up to 229 wood. Like I said, we don't need much. I can always gather more wood later. Is that enough to get me the septic tank? Wooden septic tank. Yes, it will. And then, of course, we're going to need pipes. We'll use wooden pipes. We'll bring that right down there. And that should get me everything that I need for the septic. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Don't I have people that need this? Get ultimate revenge and a centipede. Okay, I need you to stop. Any worker... No, I need it to be JP. Okay, I need it to be JP. Okay. JP. I'll catch you when you wake up again, actually. And we got 585 wood now. That's good enough for the moment. So go ahead and pull stumps, but otherwise we're fine for the time being. And we can go ahead and clear that out. So every year on the 4th of October, and Nons can have a special celebration. Do we really want to have it while it's raining, though? I mean, I'm not really sure who this belongs to be honest. The free emblem is desired by Watts. Watts is right here. That's Sanctism. They're Technoists. Or no, they're not Technoists. They just like body modification. So, yeah, I have no idea who this belongs to. Once we have the septic tank built, we'll be able to tear down this, because we'll no longer need that anymore. This mechanoid slag chunk? Yeah, that can go. Oh, and down here, this slag can also be brought in. Every little bit helps. Every little bit is gonna help. JP, you're awake. Can I get you to come over here and fulfill your inspiration? And Lard is having a food binge. You can have all the paste you want. Okay, we are not at a deficit for food paste. If it's meals, that's a different story. However, nobody's apparently cooking. Apparently didn't turn doctoring up high enough. Cooking. Yeah, our highest is 2. And that's Iggy. Oh, Iggy and Beatrice. But we have nutrient paste, so I haven't turned them up any further. If they do it, then great. And JP got his aspiration. Where is JP now? Okay, we don't need that from you anymore. Did anybody else have that same aspiration? The answer to that is no. No. Well, what's it look like again? It looks like that. So let's just flip through these really quick and see if we can spot it. Yes, right there. Cork. Cork has that aspiration. There we go. And we still have one more blaster. So I'm actually going to wake Cork up for this one, just to get it done and over with. And... done! Revenge! Who doesn't love revenge? Everybody loves revenge. Alright, this can be set back to any worker now, as far as I know. Is there anybody else who wants to shred a mechanoid? I think we're out of mechanoids at this point. And frankly, I hope we stay that way for a while. But, does anybody else want revenge? Let's destroy a mech cluster. We got that one several times over. That's a mech cluster. And... oh, I'm into the other guys now. And apparently he got the aspiration too. He must have... he shredded one. Okay, that's fine. Anyway. We're doing good here. We managed to upgrade our well, okay, we haven't upgraded our mechs yet. We're working on it. Okay, we're working on it. We were in a lot of combat, and so we didn't really get the chance to do as much research as I would have liked. We still need that gold. We still need to get gold so we can build the multi-analyzer. Especially since, if we want high mech tech, we're going to need that multi-analyzer. Like, we've got the research for it, we just need to actually build it. But if we can do that, I mean, look at that, we can build our own centipedes. That's cool. However, a fabricator and a paramedic. I want those. Anyway, though, that's going to be for a later time, so we're going to take a break here. When we get back next time, we're going to continue to do research, try to get that gold, and see if we can't get ourselves at least one step closer to actually building a starship. So if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that we get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into RimWorld or base building, then share this video with them. But if you dislike me, like what I do, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time for more RimWorld Space Program, and until then, take care.